We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Lions of Orlando taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Get it! Cougar 19! Hey! Big Lion! 79 Broncos! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler!
Throwing right away is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And some room to run now. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 15. A huge play there for Washington. Give him 53 yards on the ground. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad. To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready?
They'll run. It's Rashard Smith. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Hey, check that. Street. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Sharp. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now third down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Come on.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready?
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
60 Maverick.
Daniels from the gun on third down. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Panther 11. Cougar 19. Check smash.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. Runs through the contact. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
60 Eagles. Check.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Riggs. 19 Tiger. Warriors 70. Trap 60. And up.
A give to Smith out of the gun. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
18 Pioneer.
2nd and 6.
19 Lion. Cup 19. Cup Buffalo 18. Go, Riggs. Go. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
Gain of 6.
70 Lions.
That's another.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Commanders, 1st down.
Panther 11.
1st and
Panther
goal at
11.
the 3-yard line.
Mustang 19. Seven Pirates. Ready.
Here's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Williams is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
3rd down and goal.
79 Broncos.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. His pass caught at the 4. So nothing doing there. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
For the Washington field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Ooh, with a juke. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Sharp. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well,
That's good for a Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 20. And an Orlando 1st down.
On the check.
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, here we go. Stop.
Up the middle they go. Dillard. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Sharp. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now runs straight ahead with Warren. Deion Henley there on the tackle.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score. Second down and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score. Commanders 10, Lions 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
19 Lions. 14. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Street. Street. Let's go.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Ready, set.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action. Sharp. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Sharp. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He'll try and do this himself. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up the head of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
Mustang 19. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Big Lion. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. That's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Sharp. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
2nd and 10.
Come on. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Riggs. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Cut 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 19 Lions. 18 Pioneer. Check it.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go check, go check.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw. Sharp. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18, 70 Lions.
Slot man moves right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got this complete to Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
60 even, 60
That's good
even.
for the Lions. First down.
Back to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man right side is St. Brown. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. A handoff for Warren. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jalen Warren, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2.
Hey, check that.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
70.
In motion goes the tight end. Well, they bring the tight end in motion right. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams...
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they can get the ball to the end zone.
On first down, Dillard. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before it's out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. They begin with a run by Smith. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19, 79 Broncos. Panther Street, Panther Street. Check go.
Now Daniels. And this one's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Buffalo 18. Hurt. Ready.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Come on. Set. Cowboys 80. Rig alert, rig alert. Go.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. A big play looming on third down.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go, Rig, go. Hey.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Devin Duvernay, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. Completed the one. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
Set to kick off.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10.
Down. 18 Cardinals.
Back to throw. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff up the middle. Dillard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Leo Chanel in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
One of the league's best linebackers, he ended that play almost before it began, and the running back absolutely overmatched no matter what he tried to do.
Okay,
this crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem fazed one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's 1st down.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready. Hurt. Big Lion.
He's back to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. He takes it across for the touchdown. They've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go street. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Sharp. That's caught inside the 20. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
The extra point splits the uprights. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check Bobcat, check Bobcat.
Daniels looking to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Hey, smash Bronco! Tight, 19 tight. Get in the end zone, bud. Check, hurt. Ready, right?
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Big Lion.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
19 Light, Cook, 18, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 19, Panther Street. Go, Reed, go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after all of this, it comes down to 1 final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for Orlando, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.